Staying Well is an out-of-hours crisis mental health service delivered by Southdown and Sussex Partnership Foundation Trust. The Staying Well service is open 7 days a week. On weekdays, we're open from 5 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. and on weekends, we're open from 3 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. In the team, we've got a mixture of recovery specialists, peer workers, and NHS mental health practitioners. And the service is open to anyone 18 plus experiencing a self-defined mental health crisis. When you arrive at a Staying Well service, staff will speak with you over an intercom and will ask you if you've had any alcohol or substances that day, if you've got an urgent medical need, or if you've got anything dangerous or sharp on you. Depending on your answers to those questions, it's not necessary that you can't use the service. You can have had some alcohol and still attend the service, but it's important for us to have a transparent conversation around that so we know the best way to support you that evening. Once you're in the service, if it's the first time that you've used the service, there'll be a little bit of paperwork for you to fill in, just as we don't know who you are. We're a drop-in service, and then staff will see you through to the cafe space. They'll make you a hot drink, and you can engage in some activities, you can chat with staff, or you can just sit quietly on your own reading a book if you'd prefer. We'll offer everyone a one-to-one in a private space, and we'll check in about what brings you to us that evening. And if you're feeling unsafe or you're worried about the night ahead, we'll make a bit of a plan with you on how to get through the next 24 hours.
We basically provide the same service A&E would provide to people. The advantage people get in Staying Well is the fact that you have almost immediate or shorter time to be seen compared to going to other services. Besides that, we take time with our clients. We do thorough assessments with our clients. We listen to them. They are also able to use the safe space. So if they are not ready to have the assessment immediately, they walk in. They use the safe space to relax, to deflate, to get their thoughts together before assessment is done. We work together with the GPs, we work together with crisis team, and then we work together with the other community mental health teams such as ATS, and then sometimes we do work with urgent care as well. So we are able to plan care as needed.
If you were to find yourself in a situation where your emotions have become quite heightened, where perhaps you're finding it quite difficult to regulate those emotions and you need to reach out for some support, then you could access the service. And one of the interventions that we provide here is for you to sit down in a quiet, safe space with a recovery specialist like myself, and we can work through some of the situational triggers which might have impacted you on that day. We'll go through what it is that you might be experiencing, the emotional, situational factors that could be affecting you on that day, and perhaps create a safety plan for how it is that if you were to find yourself in that situation again, how you might recognise early that you need some intervention and how to cope with those emotions. So it could be simply changing the setting that you're in, or perhaps some emotional regulation strategies, some distraction techniques, some breathing activities.
We do offer a safe space here, which is somewhere to sit and have a chat. Maybe not the same kind of stuff as in the one-to-one meeting, which you would have. But it's just a general chat. We have distractions like card games and colouring and all sorts of stuff, which, to be honest, before when I had my struggles, I wish I had tried the service, because it is really good, and just having that distraction, that time where you can recover a little bit and think clearly can really help. A peer worker is someone with lived experience, struggling with mental health. I've had a number of mental health crises and stuff like that, which can really help with supporting people in having an understanding of what they might be going through and some kind of understanding on how they're feeling. I think it's great, and it's a good insight and a way of supporting people. I think there should be more peer workers and more people like that in the mental health sector that have an understanding, not just a clinical approach. Obviously you do need the clinical approach as well, but yeah, I think some understanding in one way or another goes a long way.
The team here We'll work with you. We offer a very non-judgmental approach. We will be empathetic. We will listen. You will absolutely have your voice heard.
The goal is to keep people safe. So we make sure before clients leave there, they are going to either a safe place or they are in a safe place to go home.